What's going on YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're talking about Canon's new Holy Trinity, and we're going to look at these RF mount lenses individually and together and see if it's worth getting excited about. Let's get going. Well guys, if you're a Canon shooter or just love photography in general and want to know all about the stuff that comes out for everything like me, you're probably going to have noticed the Canon Trinity that's coming out for the RF mount, and it looks pretty decent actually. As it goes along, at first my first impressions of these lenses were they weren't anything that groundbreaking or spectacular, and they are very expensive. But let's look closely at these three specific ones and find out what we think about it. But real quick guys, if you haven't already and you want to see more of these news, reviews, and giveaways and whatnot, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see all the stuff that I come out with weekly and sometimes even more often. So let's start by looking at Canon's roadmap here, and so far they've seemed to be pretty well on track. Now last year when the EOS R came out, for a lot of people, including myself, I found it very underwhelming, and the glass as well, there wasn't too much to be excited about right out of the gate. The 28-70 f2 was kind of a neat idea, but for the price, maybe not so much. But now we've got some newer stuff coming out here, stabilized, fast lenses, and very high quality, you can tell. It kind of feels like they're taking Sony's approach to the mirrorless line, and it definitely shows with the price and the quality, but you've probably seen maybe that just maybe the order of things and their sales and whatnot have not been very good as of late. A lot of sales on the Canon and Nikon front, so if you are set on getting into this Canon system, now might be a great time. So one quick note, the other day the 85 1.2 was announced, and I ran over to the website to check it out, and I did notice that throughout the website there was just a heck of a lot of things missing. Pictures missing, prices missing, specs not there when you look at the actual lenses and stuff. I don't know if anybody else is noticing this, and just thought that was kind of weird. Get it together, Canon. Presentation matters. So looking at the upcoming 24-70 f2.8, comparing it to the 28-70 f2, this is basically going to be a smaller and lighter, hopefully less expensive, image stabilized version with a slightly wider focal length, and I think for a lot of people this is probably going to be the way to go. You've opted in your infinite wisdom, Canon, to give people a camera with no IS and offer insanely expensive lenses that don't have it as well. This kind of seems like a no-brainer. Next we've got the 15-35 2.8, and this is going to be pretty much the first ultra wide by Canon for the RF mount. It's going to be image stabilized, it's a USM lens, going to be great quality, and a slightly wider focal range than your typical 16-35. This is going to be a must for a lot of people shooting Canon. Or maybe not. Maybe you're going to grab an adapter and use your old EF mount at a third of the price. Let me know what you think. And last but not least, probably the most exciting lens of this whole system to date is this 70-200 f2.8, and if not for just the size alone, look at this thing. It is phenomenally small. And being 2.8, this is just a masterpiece and an incredibly exciting look at what the future holds. So keep an eye out for the Trinity plus these other three lenses that are set to be announced this year. And here we are in May, and it seems as though they're on track. And the technology of these lenses and what they can actually resolve, the quality, what they can produce is incredible. And I think it's really up to them now to give us a camera that can actually keep up with these lenses, because as far as it goes, the EOS R and the RP are just not doing it. So I hope we hear about Canon's next big leap any day now. Well guys, let's leave it at that, nice and short and sweet. If these lenses, if the Trinity wasn't on your radar, maybe it is now. And I want to know your thoughts. Are you checking these guys out? Are you looking forward to buying them, or do you think they're overpriced? Let's talk about it. Drop your questions and comments down below. If you found this video helpful at all, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to pick any of these up, or the few that are on pre-order, The links are in the description as well. Like always, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out there and take some more pictures. See you next time, guys.